Hello, good morning. Welcome to Sunday Live Discussion Session with me, Antara. Today, our guest is poet Shivya Soni. Shivya is a dentist by profession and a poet by passion. Shivya has recently published her collection of poems titled Phoenix, which released in the month of October 2020. The poems in this book are a reflection of Shivya's journey through her ups and downs in life, her growth, her process of healing, her getting inspired by others, just like the Greek mythological creature Phoenix, which rises from the ashes of its predecessor. So one can truly say that Phoenix is a dedication of Shivya to herself and to her journey through self-doubt and depression and coming out as a widow. So let me send Shivya a request now and ask her and invite her to join me and join the discussion, and then we'll continue our session together. So just let me send her an invite now. Just give me a moment, please. So we are waiting for Shivya Soni, the poet of Phoenix. Phoenix is a collection of soulful poems and poems which reflect Shivya's journey and her inspirations, her ups and downs, just like the mythological creature Phoenix. There's more that I want to discuss with her, so we are just waiting for her to join the session. And if you have any questions, any suggestions, any comments, do share in the comment. I'll read them out to Shivya later. So I can see Shivya join a request again, and I'm waiting for her to join me. So we're waiting for Shivya Soni, the poet of Phoenix, to join the session. Hey Shivya, hi.
Hi Antra, how are
Hi,
you?
I'm fine. Thank you for joining me. So, Shivya, I think I can hear my voice again, just like we were able to hear it a bit earlier. You want to check that out? Yes, now that is fine. So, Shivya, as I said in my introduction, that you are a dentist by profession, but a poet by passion. So, I am really interested to know that I'm sure everything was going right and perfect. You were leading a good life, normal life. Then, what made you decide to get published and become a published poet? I'm sorry, you are not audible now. Hello? Your voice is not audible, sorry. I can hear myself from your end actually, but I cannot hear you. So till Shivya figures out how to adjust her volume, her audio is back. Let me give you a brief. She had to go out. Let me read out a poem from her book, and she has very beautifully divided her book into different sections. And out of this section, there is one beautiful poem from the section titled Familia, which is family. Eat a bite, dance your hip, laugh a bit, kiss their feet. Carry them along, sometimes not with joined hands, but hold them in your heart for long, because it's family that you actually got. So these are lovely lines from Shivya's book Phoenix, which we are going to discuss today with her. We are just waiting for Shivya to join the session, and there's a bit of technical issues from both of our side. I hope it's sorted now. Say hello,
Hello.
hello. Yes,
Hello. Hi.
yes,
Now
we
I'm
can
audible?
hear yes,
Okay.
the lovely voice. There it is. So, guys, we have Shivya Soni, the poet of Phoenix, with us right now. And earlier, I had asked a question that what made her think and decide to become a published poet? So I would like you to answer that question now.
Basically, there wasn't any plan to get published that too so soon, but I think that was just an opportunity that came in my way, so I decided not to turn it off. That is how I became a published poet. Otherwise, I've been writing since 6 years, but
Hmm.
writing was simply a process to keep myself calm. My
Hmm.
overthinking was the main crux of my writing. Overthinking is the main crux of my writing to, flow my overly thoughts into some other direction.
I hear you. I totally get you. So whether you only write poems or you are also into articles or short stories.
I've started writing stories, actually novels,
Okay.
and I used to get them published on Wattpad. But
Oh,
slowly
okay,
and
okay.
slowly, I've started writing poems. I wasn't into poems as much before, but I don't know what changed it. It was literally, I would love to give credits to weather that I used to write poems only in rainy season or when the weather
Hmm.
was so good. Otherwise,
Hmm.
I write articles. Sometimes I've worked with some other companies where I used to write
Okay.
articles for them.
Okay, that's great. So I know we all need a muse, right? So yes, let the weather play a muse to your poems and to your writing. So, um, Shivya, mental health has been a very important part in my life as well as in your life. So, what do you think that how well or how not well poetry and mental health go together? What do you
I
think the impact of poetry has? Any impact upon mental health?
Poetry is a calming way.
Okay.
It's I think it calms our storms. How much I love to read the poems. Okay, not many authors or any poem, but there are few specific poems, and person can relate to some poems, and that is the
Hmm.
best thing because it is like it's not just you feeling or suffering this thing. It might be some other people out in the world and they're living, they're surviving.
Hmm.
That is the best way if it comes to reading. Otherwise, as I've said earlier, that it's the writing is the best way to channelize it. So keeping in mind if person is depressed or something, it's the best way to channelize your thoughts so that you can calm yourself.
So, would you advise people to go and read poems or indulge in poetry if they are feeling a certain way, like maybe feeling low or feeling anxious?
Definitely. And I would even refer them that Nazwa Zabians, she's from London. Her poems are the best way, you can actually help yourself out in tough
Hmm.
times. So it's the best way. Definitely people should read
Hmm.
poetry for themselves only.
Right. So, coming back to mental health, I think the situations when you feel low or you feel that you do not belong to this place, I think that is the time when you need to let it be and let it go until you feel good about yourself again. So that moment, I think, as you suggested, is best to spend some time with yourself, grab a book of poetry or poems, go
Right.
through them, flip through the pages, right? And also, I think you will also agree with me. The beauty of poems and poetry is that the meaning of the poem, how you perceive them, changes every time, differently. Like as per your mood and as per the situation. So if you are
Exactly.
in a good mood, you will perceive the meaning of the poem in a very different way compared to some other time.
Right.
So it's you will never grow bored of a good poem. So you can revisit it whenever you feel like. So yes, I agree with you. And is there anything else that you would like to advise of our fellow readers or writers who are watching us right now, our friends, any advice uh, to keep your mental health in check?
I'd say never give up on reading. Either it's stories or poems. Never give up on reading, especially from books. I don't know what kind of tremendous joy they bring, or it will surely make you happy. Any person can or cannot, but it's just like food.
Hmm.
It is going to make you feel calm.
Also, it's like a portal to take you away from the reality.
Exactly. In another
So
dimension, right?
yes, it's like, oh my God, this dimension is not for me. So let's move out of it. So I think it has helped me also when I was struggling growing up. I was struggling with mental health, and I also went through depression and severe anxiety. I still have anxiety related issues. So I think whenever to calm down, I think books have always been my ally, and they have always calmed me down and taken me to a better place. So I think it can only people who have been through it will only understand. Otherwise they will think that कुछ भी बोलने के लिए बोल रहे, but then it works. So yes, so internet and social media has become such an integral part of our lives, Shivya. So like even right now we are connected through internet on social media. So have you ever wondered what social media contributes and how social media contributes towards the well-being of poetry these days?
Social media, it definitely has brought a dynamic change in our lives, and it has given us a good number of poets like Atticus and Rupi Kaur. They
Hmm.
came out through social media.
Hmm.
So I think that is the best boon now we have. It's not only about reading, but yeah, by seeing that people are writing, sharing their thoughts. I think some people, they have come up, they have started writing too just because of social media, so they can post out their what they're feeling or thinking right at that
Hmm.
moment. And this is how they have started, they are more into poetry now, because it's
Hmm.
more of, it's not just about words now, it's more about expressing yourself.
Right. Also, if have you heard about this app called Haiku Jam, where different people come together?
Yeah,
You were
I
there?
was part of it since 5 years. I used to
Oh wow!
jam like all day.
Hmm.
There was a time in college.
Right. And I think it's very productive way to entertain yourself rather than candy crushing or playing Farmville or something like that. I think Haiku
True.
Jam is something that people should give a try. If you love to write, I am someone who runs far away from writing. I'm a reader.
Okay.
So if you ask me to write, I'll be like, oh my God, it makes me very, it gives me anxiety and it gives me stress. So I know it's very unfair to ask you my next question, but then Shivya, if you had to choose any one poem out of all the poems from the book Phoenix as your favorite, which one would you pick?
Um, Depending upon the situation, I would say burn my floor.
Okay, all right. And would you like to read out few lines from this or any other poem?
Sure.
I don't know whether you heard or not, or you might have missed out. I read few lines from your poem Family
Okay,
when
I think I
you were
missed it
trying to,
out.
yeah, because you were trying to figure out
The technical
the lost
issue.
truth. Yeah, so I read out few lines like that. So whenever you
Uh,
are ready.
so here's the poem Burn My Floor. If I have to hide my scars, shave my legs for you, turn every flaw into perfection, conceal the depressing face to show you a happy face, then okay, I'll undress myself, exposing my hairy scarred skin, and burn the only flaw I would be possessing then. That is you.
Wow, beautiful lines, beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, I think these lines comes out how you feel about society's standard of beauty and how you need to be perfect and everything, and then how this is my interpretation of the poem, so you can correct me if there is something else.
Ah, no, it's
So
right. See, whatever one reads and interprets, it's the right thing. I think so.
right, yes, absolutely, thank you so much. Uh, I would like to take a moment here and let my friends and Shivya's friends who are watching us, who have joined us today, let them know that limited edition copies of Phoenix by Shivya Soni are also available on our online bookstore. So do visit us at www.mysecretbookshelf.co.in. The link is given on Instagram's bio. So if you visit our profile, you'll find the link. You can click there and go and grab yourself a copy of Phoenix. If Shivya is in a very good mood, then she'll send you handwritten, personalized notes, which I'll send you across with the copy of your purchase. So that's it. If you have any questions, friends who are watching us, or if you have any requests, any suggestions, this is the time you leave them on the comments and I'll read them out. Take your time. We resume our question answer round, Shivya. And my next question is, I know I understand how um, intricate and complicated the process of getting published is. And I really wonder whether now, since you have already published your first book, whether the process has impacted your writing process, your writing style in any way.
No, it hasn't, except the part now I know that I have to edit my work because this has been the raw work. Phoenix, with it got published last year, and I literally came to know about it 20 days before. I wasn't aware about it that is going to get published,
Published.
and editing wasn't done. So it's basically a raw work. So I realized that when I have to write, I have to get it edited. Otherwise, I don't think it has affected me in any way.
Hmm, hmm. Which is good actually, because your style remains your style, your process remains your process, but then you are just polishing it off, or you are just making it a bit better, so that it reaches the reader's mind in a better way. So I think that's a
Right.
good thing, good takeaway from the process of getting published. So Shivya, do you read often? Are you reading anything currently that you would like to share?
Yeah, I was reading A Man Called Ove by Frederick
Okay, okay.
Backman. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I've heard it. How is it, by the way?
Ah, it's a lovely book. I loved it. It's about a person, an old man, who just lost
Okay.
his wife, and it felt as if he lost his reason to live. And
Oh,
then life was throwing some reasons at him, which he couldn't identify, but he lived anyhow. So I think it's a very good movie. Sorry, it's a very good book, and
you know,
everyone
even
should
I
really read it.
sometimes, yes, even I sometimes end up addressing books, movies, because
Mm.
it's like a movie running in your mind. So,
Obviously,
so I can actually think that that is what happened with you when you said movie right now, because you are running a movie in your mind while reading it. So it's okay. So great. So what I'm going to do later is I'm going to share this recommendation, as well as you have recommended a poet from London. So I'm going to share about her also, the book that she has written or published, so that people who are interested, they can go over to our storyboard and go and read these books.
yeah.
So I'll do that, okay, later. And so, coming back, you have read. Are you working on your next book? Are you writing something right
Uh,
now? What's
yeah,
your future plans?
I never stopped writing, though I'm not sure that it will ever get published or not. But
Okay,
I'm working on a story right now.
okay.
Poems are like what I just post on Instagram, like
Hmm,
every day or 2 days.
hmm.
But working on a story right now. So future
Okay.
plans, I'm not sure about future plans, as you know, it goes with the flow. So I'm just going with the flow.
So we are unsure whether Shivya Soni is going to publish her next book of poems, and but you are currently working on a story, and
Yeah.
we are not
Though I'll
sure
not
whether it.
stop publishing it, yeah, obviously, because it's just Phoenix is just the beginning, but not sure when or
Or
how and where.
okay, I all my best wishes, and I really pray to God that your next book comes out real soon. because it's going to be a work of passion, and it's going to be work
Thank
of
you so
your
much.
heart. So all the best, Shivya, and all my good wishes to Phoenix and
Thank you.
your upcoming assignments, upcoming projects. And it was lovely talking to you. It's time to wrap up this session. But I
Same
would like to
here.
ask you one last thing. Is there any advice or anything that you would like to share with our readers before going?
As I've said earlier, don't give up on reading because reading is just it's just like listening to music or it's just like watching a movie, but it's better in a way that it's your imagination. So always keep imagining, and if you read, it's a better way to imagine things, and probably you'll not overthink what I think. So it's my therapy, so it might help you too. So keep reading and
You
writing.
know, yes, absolutely. I think it's a wonderful message. Keep reading and keep channelizing your energy to a better thing. And I have always felt with my journey with mental health that it's always us who creates the issue, and it's not the other person or the situation
Yes.
because of the overthinking that we indulge in. So I totally get it. So if you keep your mind occupied in something productive, then you will not be. It's like idle mind is a home for a monster. So the more you keep yourself occupied, the less you will stray. So I think on that note, we can end our session today, Shivya. Thank you for joining me,
Thank you so
and
much.
thank you, and hope you have a lovely Sunday and week ahead. Thank you so much.
Same. Bye.
So, so that was Shiva Soni, the poet of Phoenix. She has written poems which are a reflection of her life's journey, her life's ups and downs, growth, her process of healing, her process of getting inspired. So do check this book out. This book is available on Amazon, Flipkart, and also on our online bookstore. The link is given on our bio. So do visit and grab yourselves a copy. As I had said earlier, Shiva is going to send handwritten personalized notes to the buyers along with this copy. So do it right now. And there's extra additional 20% discounts. For that, there's a code mentioned on the website, so do check that out as well and make use of that. Next week, I'll be back with another guest. Till then, happy reading and happy Sunday. Bye. Take care.